Well, hey friends, got a new Bible unboxing and first impression video for you today. This is the Schuyler Quentel ESV in Tuscany Calfskin full Yapp, and this is their new ESV format. So I'm going to unbox this, I'm going to give you my first impressions, and then I'll compare it to the Quentel ESV new format without the Yapp, and then of course the new PSQ as well. So let's go ahead and pop this clamshell box open. And there is the Bible. Let's go ahead and get this unwrapped and I will show you guys what we've got. Okay, so here is the new Schuyler Tuscany Calfskin in full Yapp. The leather and the coloring is not new to Schuyler, but the format and the pagination and all that is new. So we'll jump into it. Let's go ahead and look at the cover. Of course, this is the beautiful Tuscany aniline calfskin, which does patina over time. What it means is that it will show wear and tear. It'll show scratches. You can kind of see I just put a little scratch in there, and that just rubs out. So it will. This leather is meant to take use and abuse. So looking at the perimeter, you've got your perimeter stitching, and then of course with the Yapp, you've got the tooled lining around the text block itself, which is very nice. The leather itself is very, very smooth. A little bit rougher than Horween leather, but it is very smooth nonetheless. Of course, you got your Jerusalem cross there in a blind stamp dark brown. Now, I have seen videos of people breaking in this leather, and that does lighten up quite a bit. Looking at the spine here, you've got 6 raised hubs, which protect the spine block. Now, typically in most Schuylers, you'll have a gold or silver stamping in the lettering here. And so the spine hubs will protect that lettering from wearing down and the coloring from disappearing. However, on this Bible, you do have the blind stamp. So the hubs will mostly just be there for aesthetic reasons, which I enjoy. Looking at the back cover, of course, you do have that perimeter stitching all the way around. You've got the lined tooling around the text block. A very, very beautiful Bible. Opening it up, you've got your Schuyler pledge card. You get these with every single Schuyler Bible. You can pause the video there if you would like to read this. This Bible was handcrafted, so they are put together, handcrafted, very nice. Looking at the inside cover, you have a dark brown calfskin liner. And of course, the front cover is calfskin as well. You've got your gold gilding around the perimeter with your pleated corners. Now, this is different than a typical Schuyler Quentel non-Yapp, because those are just typically sewn down. These are glued and pleated. So that's kind of unique there. Looking at the inner cover here, you've got the edge line, which protects, it establishes a more firm spine to the text block. It holds the text block to the cover fairly well. You've got a glossy dark brown end sheet. Opening it up, you've got your presentation page, marriages, births, deaths. I believe in some Bibles they have adoptions as well, but not in this one, so maybe I'm wrong. A Holy Bible, English Standard Version. Going to the publication page, this is, of course, printed and bound by Royal Youngblood in the Netherlands, paper supplied by France, and this is the 2016 text. Now, I'm not going to do a big review on the new format, but I will show you a little bit of differences. So, in the old Schuyler Quentels, you had a very thin red line underneath the Old Testament. Now you've got these decorative wings, and that carries over under each book heading. So Genesis, you'll have the wings there. You've also got decorative drop caps now versus the chapter numbers. The chapter numbers are now placed right above the beginning of a chapter with those decorative wings on the left and right hand side, and of course those drop caps. Another thing they did with this Bible is they reduced the font from a 11-point font to a 10-point font, and they did add a very small amount of extra line spacing between each line of text to make it more readable, and they did embolden this text as well. So let me go ahead and pull out the general, the main Schuyler Quentel without the full Yapp. And you will notice that there is quite a bit more leather on this new full Yapp. Let me line them up. So you're going to have about a ½ an inch of leather as far as the width goes, and then height you're going to have probably close to the same. Yeah, about almost an inch of extra leather on the height. And what this full Yapp does is it protects the text block. So it almost serves as a cover for the text block. It will protect it during rain and storms and all that good stuff. You can tell that it is quite a bit bigger than the non-Yapp version. And then let me pull up the new Schuyler PSQ, new size PSQ right here. Let me do away with the original Quentel and pair these up. This is the saddle brown goat skin, or calf skin. This is the Tuscany Calfskin. So you'll notice there is a sizable difference there in the height and, of course, the width of the Bible. Now, getting back into this new Quentel, you're going to have 3 dark brown Beresford ribbons. And it does seem as if they do prevent fraying, rather by burning or by some kind of nail polish remover. Basically, these ribbons are susceptible to fraying unless you take a flame and singe the edges, or maybe use some nail polish remover or something of that sort to close the ribbon up so it doesn't fray. So you will get 3 of those beautiful, thick Beresford ribbons. I love the color contrast they have here, the dark brown with the very light, almost yellow brown. It's almost kind of a mustard brown, if you want to call it that. I love the contrast of the colors. Now, looking at this new Quentel, you will actually get a few pages of lined notebook paper after the concordance. You'll get about 5 to 6, actually 6 lined notebook pages, front and back, that you can do with whatever you'd like. You can put notes on there. You can put a travelogue on there. I will definitely use this lined notebook paper when I begin to use this Bible. Of course, you got your Schuyler maps here. You got your map index, and then the back of the Bible. Guys, this is a fantastic Bible. I will say that it is, you know, I don't have an old Quentel here with me, but they did make these Quentels just a bit skinnier, likely because of the smaller font size. They use the same 28 GSM paper, but the Bible itself is quite a bit, I wouldn't say quite a bit, but it is noticeably thinner than the previous generation of Quentels. And of course, the layout of the Quentel is just beautiful. You've got your cross references down here at the bottom. You got your footnotes at the bottom right or bottom left of the page. A very beautiful text. Guys, Schuyler hit a home run in this new format. It took some getting used to, but I absolutely love it now. And I do plan on getting a PSQ version of this Tuscany Calfskin. I'm not sure if I'll get the full Yapp version or not. I do plan on getting as well the full Yapp Quentel in the saddle brown calfskin. This is I have transitioned from the black goat skin to the saddle brown, so I'm waiting on this one to be released at the time of the recording of this video in August 2024. They have not released the normal size Quentel in saddle brown goat skin, but I do plan to get the full size in this color, and then I'll use these Bibles, the saddle brown, for the next 3 to 5 years. And then I might move over to the Tuscany or a different coloring option that they have at that time when it comes down to it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Again, this is the Schuyler Quentel ESV in Tuscany Calfskin full Yapp. I'll drop a link in the description below where you can find these Bibles. And until next time, God bless.